And the biggest one was Chadwick. Chadwick was convinced we was making the next Star Wars.
Wow.
He would say this, you know what I mean?
Really?
Like, he would say, man, this thing is, he would say on set, like, man, it's huge. Man, this is big. It's, you know, because we had like, you know, aircrafts and shit. He was surprised at that. He like, man, you got these aircraft. Man, look at this, man. This is we doing Star Wars. You know, like so. I'm like, man, Chad, you tripping? But I hear it. I'm like, man, shit, are we? You know what I mean? And that confidence being spoken into me was helpful, and just like the reaction from people like, you know, bro, I done been to championship basketball games and watch you play, bro. You feel me? And then for you to come up there and say, man, I'm proud of you. This big. Yeah. Like I'm hearing it. I'm like, all right, cool. I could keep going. It helps you kind of run. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Until you get to the end zone. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that time was a special time. We didn't know how good we had it, bro. Yeah. To be honest. Yeah. Like we didn't know how good I could have, you know, hit Kendrick up and he already boom and Top say, all right, we doing a whole album. you know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Bro, I hit Doc for a song. I'm like, yeah, maybe he'll do a song. He just dropped Damn. I know he tired, he on tour. Man, hey, we got a whole album for you. Come pull up, come listen. Like it was just a different time.
But bro, that speaks to your character. Yeah. That people are willing to go out of their way or just really lend. I mean, I think it spoke to your character early when you said, like, when I told the homies it happened, like they celebrated like we won. I think it speaks to the person and the man you are. What was that like with Kendrick? Obviously, he's still front page news for other reasons. But for someone like him to be able
that stuff ain't got nothing to do with me.
Oh yeah, no. For someone like him to be able to be like, fuck the song. Yeah. Take this whole record.
But, I mean, it was incredible, man. And you get used to as a filmmaker, you know, we music industry adjacent. You know what I'm saying? Like there's crossover there, but it's completely different things. And you know, sometimes the relationship can be symbiotic. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while you get the Bodyguard album or
soundtrack.
Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, or you get, you know,
Friday,
where you can Friday or Above the Rim or you know, you every once in a while you get that kind of synergy where it doesn't feel fake.
Yeah, they both make sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But for me, bro, like I'm looking for like a song generally. You know what I'm saying? Like something for the end credits that we can, you know what I mean? You know, the artist can have that moment. You know, I'm always thinking about James Bond. You know what I'm saying? Like where you know it's gonna be a super impactful song. But the pie in the sky for me and Ludwig always was, ever since we first started working together, always was like the full blown album. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been trying to do that since Fruitville. The idea of being able to do that with TDE, bro, huge. And for Dot at that point to say, bro, I wanna you know, executive produce a whole album. You know, that was his appetite at the time. You know what I'm saying? He was, once again, that ambition. You know what I mean? And him seeing some of the footage and saying, yeah, this is it. I can bring my full self to this.
That's dope.
You know, it was amazing, bro. But it led to some complicated conversations because it was a Disney movie still. You feel me? So I had to go.
You had to walk that line?
Bro, I had to go up in them offices, bro, and explain, you know what I'm saying? Like why, you know, while a certain language was being used.
But that's important. That's important because they don't have, I mean, that's not their specialty.
Nah, it's not.
Being able to, you know, bridge those gaps. I mean, to this day, 9 times platinum. That album went not platinum 9 times. That was incredible, bro. And one of his largest streaming songs ever, 2 billion streams with the All Stars. You know,
all the stars.
All the Stars with SZA. I mean,
I'll never forget the first time I heard the demo of that. Like how big it sounded. None of us do things in a vacuum, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, I believe in that. Like now more than ever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm listening to music, bro, while I'm on my way to set. I can tell you where I was when these, you pick the artist. Absolutely. I can tell you where I was when the album dropped.
When it hit.
And how I used it. You know what I'm saying? 4 a.m. I don't feel like getting up out the bed with my wife, you feel me? But I gotta get to set at 6 a.m. Man, what song am I putting on? You know what I mean? They get me pumped up and get me going, man. You done won championships, bro. Yeah. What music was you working on to it when you won the chip?
I mean, Pac.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's tatted on your hand.
Yeah, absolutely. Pac, Nip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just absolutely. I mean, there's always songs and energy that put you right in position.
Yeah. So to be able to acknowledge the synergy and put it together for the audience. You know what I'm saying? Here got a movie coming out, but here got that soundtrack before, just to prime you for what we on before you go to the theater. I mean, it was an incredible gift, bro.